Hello, 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 Facebook world. Hello, friends. I just wanted to pop on here. It is your friendly coach, Veronica, here, and I wanted to pop on just for a few minutes today and share with you guys. It's been a little while since I've done some Facebook Lives, and I've definitely missed it. The world kind of got busy, and I've decided to get back into it. So, here we are. And today, as we are entering into the holiday season, I really wanted to speak to you guys over the course of the next couple weeks here, and really focus on uh, the topic of gifts. And so just because that's easy, it's the holiday season, and so I actually received a gift yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday. It was an incredible, incredible day, and so it's been on my mind, and I've been thinking about it. So awesome, RJ! It's so good to see you. Let me know in the comments if you're watching. Just watching from the Philippines. Love you, and so good to see you. Let me know if you're here and you're watching. I want you guys to engage with me. That's awesome. And so, yeah, as I was saying, gifts. I think there's been a lot. Let's be honest, everyone. Put it in the comments. How's 2020 been for you? I think I can safely say this has definitely been a trying time for the world. And whether you are on the side of whatever your stance on the issues going on, we can all agree it's definitely been hard. Hello, Lindsay. And so good to see you. And I think that the one of the reasons I wanted to come back on, and what I love, what I've enjoyed so much about social media, and there's a lot to not enjoy about it, but there is a sense of connection, and there's a beauty in that, and that we can all. I've connected with so many people this year because of the state of the world, and I think that that is something that is beautiful. And so I wanted to come and start doing these lives again for you guys, and thanks to the encouragement of many in my circle, and just that we can uplift each other, and this is a time to just be together and uplift each other and encourage one another in what we're doing, and how we're growing in the world and using our gifts. So all that to say, today I want to talk to you guys about the gift of time. And again, in this year that we've had, you might be on the side of the spectrum where you're like, the world shut down and I have so much time, and this year feels like it's been 10 years. Or you may be on the side where you're like, things happened, the world shut down, and we had to pivot, and I've been crazy busy, and I'm exhausted, and I don't feel like I have any time. And those are both correct. Those are both realities for people. And then maybe you find yourself somewhere in the middle of that. But the truth of the matter is, we all still have 24 hours a day. And yeah, the world has kind of shifted, and we've had to pivot and maybe allot our time differently, but we all still have 24 hours in a day, and we still get to choose what we do with that. I've heard from countless clients that I've worked with as a life coach that we talk about time and we talk about the gift of it, and that so often we let the world and the outside forces dictate how we spend our time. And this person needs me, so I have to do this, and I don't really have the opportunity to say no to that. Or, oh, I'm needed over here, or this is happening over here at this time. And we kind of just let it all run amok. And we don't necessarily get to have control, or we don't choose to say that we have the opportunity to take care of and decide how we spend our time. And so I just wanted to take a few minutes today to talk about that as we are entering into this holiday season that is full of joy, but also this year is kind of it's different. And so I won't be with my family this year. And and as many won't, and people aren't traveling, and so maybe you're with your immediate family but not your extended family that you're normally with, or you're not with your friends, or whatever the case may be. And so everybody's having to shift and pivot and figure out their time. But I wanted to talk to you guys quickly here, about that and how we can come into 2021, because again, New Year's resolutions. Now, I have to admit to you guys, I'm not a New Year's resolution person. Because my birthday is 2 weeks before Christmas, or before New Year's, sorry, I I'm already thinking about how do I want to spend the next year, the next age of my life, and what do I want to improve on? What do I maybe need to let go of or want to let go of? What do I need to add? I'm already kind of thinking about that before New Year's. I get a head start on it. And so I I really, this has been a huge pivot for me over the course of many years, is how am I investing my time, and where am I putting that effort in, and maybe where am I being a little, where do I get to then take the time for myself. So I want to talk to you guys about three aspects of your time. And so some of you may recognize this a little bit, or maybe heard a spin on this, but I want you to think about time in, time out, and time up. And what that is time in, which is the usually, and I want to talk about this first because normally people don't take time in, and that's time for me. That is self-care. We are so busy with our responsibilities and our duties to other people and serving, whether it's in your church or in your community, wherever that is. We love helping people. I love helping others. I love serving in my community and volunteering, and but we don't spend enough time with ourselves and taking care of me. And so I want to just talk to you guys about the value of that. It is so crucial, particularly in this time where there's a lot of uncertainty. And I know mental illness, mental health is just so important right now as people are isolated, depending on where you are in the world and what your situation is. There's different regulations everywhere, but we're so separated, and so it like it gets to your mindset. And for me, you guys know me, mindset is everything. And so if I don't take, I have learned, I have to take time in. Because if I don't, and I don't start my day going, okay, what is it I need today? What do I need to do to take care of me so I'm full, so my cup is full? Then I can go out and then I can serve others. Then I can be all that I am and live in my fullness, that I can then show up fully for others. So that's number one, is time in. Now time out is obviously then what I am giving to others, the time that I am attributing and offering to others. And some of that is when demanded of me, and some of that is I get to offer that. But in both of those instances, it is I get to say yes or no. And again, this was a lesson I had to learn in my mid 20s, early 20s, and mid 20s more. I tried in my early 20s, it didn't work so well. But it is, you get to decide how you spend your time. And so yes, in a job, there are things that are demanded of you, and there are tasks that you have to do in a timely manner, and all of that. You have to go to work at the hours you have to go to work, obviously. But then there's this piece of service, and I really, really want to talk to you guys about that, because service is so important to me. And sometimes I think we can get so bogged down with what we think are responsibilities and what we think we have to do, that we run out of time and we don't get to do the service piece, and which I call the soul piece. This is serving others and being there for friends, and that can be as small as being there for somebody that needs a listening ear. That could be as small as a hug for somebody and just spending time with them. It doesn't have to be going out and saving the world. Just want to clarify that when I say service. So I think that we get so bogged down in all these rules and or all these regulations and responsibilities and just the things that we think we have to do, that we forget to do or we run out of time, so to speak, that we don't have time to then do the things that actually fill our soul. And I was talking about this a while back with someone, and I was talking about, if you picture a jar and you have big pebbles, like big rocks, pebbles, and then you have sand, right? Now your big rock pebbles those are the things that matter the most. Those are the things that make you who you are, that at the end of your life, you want to be known for those things. And then the sand is those like daily tasks and responsibilities, and the to-do list, the honey to-do list, or the to-do list, or whatever you want to call it. That is, you have to do these things, right? That they matter, they have to happen. But if you fill up your jar, I should have got a jar. I didn't prepare myself well enough for this, but if I fill up this cup and I fill it up with the sand first, my to-dos, my responsibilities, all the little things, and then I try to put the rocks in, it's not going to work. My cup's going to overflow. I'm not going to have enough room. But if you visualize it and put in your rocks first, then you can the sand moves around the rocks. It fills in the little gaps, and you actually can achieve more. So in terms of that, whether that is your time in or your time out serving others, I just want you to look at your day and say, like, what do I need to get done today? And what do I want to get done today? What is really important? What are my rocks? And what's my sand? And prioritize that. The last thing I wanted to share with you guys quickly, as I wrap up on day one, I'm so excited to be back doing this, guys. This has been great. And I wanted to talk about time up. And that might sound like a weird term. I kind of made it up a little bit and tweaked it a little bit. But basically, for me, I'm a Christian, and that is, time up is time with God. That is my time. That is my spiritual life. That is filling my soul and my spirit with my connection with my Creator. And so, whatever that is for you, whoever that is for you, I want you to have time. And I didn't say this one last because it's the least important. It's the most important for me. And for me, that ties in with my time in. Because who I am and focusing in on what do I need is very much connected to me for my time up. But I want you to look at your time. Time is a gift. And you have the ability, we all have the same amount of time in the day, to spend time with your Creator. Spend time with the one who knows you the most. And if you don't know who that is, I urge you to seek that out. And because when you know him, you will then know your soul purpose. I know because of my connection with him and my relationship, I know why I was put on this earth. And because I know why I was put on this earth, I then wake up every day with purpose. I wake up with a reason to get out of bed, with a vision and a goal for my day. And I can see people with love and with faith and hope. I can see the world with an excitement and a joy, and it doesn't all feel like it's weighted on me. Because if my life was all just about me and what I can accomplish and what I can do, then I'm done. I'm hooped. I'm it's not good. And so for me, spending time daily looking up, spending time up is so it's so crucial. And so I just wanted to come on here, guys. I went way longer than I had planned to today. Most days will maybe be shorter. I can't make promises like that. But I just wanted to share with you guys, you all have the gift of time. And as you approach this holiday season and school's ending for the kids, and you're having to figure that out, and what do we do, and how do we do this, and how Christmas is going to look different, whatever holiday you're celebrating, whether it's Hanukkah, just I want you guys to see time as a gift, and that you have the ability to spend it how you want and to make the most of it, because time is going to go by whether you use it fully or not. So use it to your benefit. Let time happen for you and not just to you. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope this was helpful and you feel blessed. See you guys soon.